Damit ein herzliches Willkommen und Hallo zu einem weiteren Part Let's Play The Outer Worlds. Ich bin in so einem Simmerfix. Wir sind hier endlich in Byzantium angekommen und haben uns beim letzten Mal mit unserer Kontaktperson gesprochen. Wir wollen hier mit dem warte mal, schau dich an. Wir haben ja hier Stadt der Sterne, genau. Mit Minister Clark hier wollen wir uns bereden, doch dafür müssen wir ihn erstmal finden. Bevor wir das aber machen, schauen wir jetzt erstmal kurz hier um die Sidequest uns an. Ich darf nicht in das Gebäude. Wieso denn das nicht? Der ist natürlich super. Und werden hier nochmal ganz schnell hier mit unserer guten Pavati und mit der Ellie hier das Sidequest erfüllen. So. Ich glaube, das erste, was wir jetzt hier ausgewählt haben, ist die... Ich weiß nicht, in die Sonne. Genau, und zwar Pavati wollen wir nämlich schön machen. Und deswegen tun wir ihr schöne Klamotten jetzt erstmal kaufen.
Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. Ah, Celeste, you've done it again. I knew from the moment I laid eyes on you that I'd found my muse. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs. I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me? Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me. Oh, you cad! You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers, none of that garbage spacer's choice pedals. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling. My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There. Love. That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so... precious. All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you. Darling, do I look like an amateur? I read her measurements by eye, and don't you ask, because they're no one's business but her own. There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope. I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Okay, Pavati. Da freue ich mich schon definitiv das nächste Mal, wenn wir auf die Groundbreaker gehen. So, ja, eine Nebenaufgabe, die weiß ich nicht, ob wir das machen werden. Das ist mir viel zu anstrengend. So, Ellies Eltern, die sind da ein bisschen weiter hinten. Schauen wir erstmal die hier. Jo, das sind wir richtig. Jetzt ist die Frage, da ist das, denke ich mal, Haus des Rausches. Genau, da wollten wir hin. Das sind wir ja richtig.
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times. Yep, you're looking at the minister's newest personal guard. Right here. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. Oh, he's, medium height with, like, medium colored hair and, like, a kind of a medium face. Just like in his posters. Everyone tells me he's very private, okay? Besides, I just started. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. That's right. Not just anyone is allowed to have a key to Minister Clark's residence. It's all very high level. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka.
Captain, I can smell him from clear over here. I reckon he's had a fair number already.
Sure have, 'cause today's my big day.
He's got powerful good ears, too.
And a powerful thirst. You have a Spectrum vodka for a new pal? Here's to me. Hey, you're really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another? It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you've got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws, I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover tomorrow if I don't stop.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick.
So, denn jetzt geht er. Wo geht der jetzt Schönes hin? Okay.
Gone quiet.
Ich hoffe, er ist nicht tot. So, den Schlüssel nehme ich doch sehr gerne mit. Roboter pupt mich nicht so an, Mann. Und damit können wir nun, ja, einringen, ohne hoffentlich größeren Lärm zu machen. Ja, der Layfield, der wird doch niemals trinken. Das ist doch ein guter. So, hat sich's mal gelohnt, dass ich meinen ganzen Müll hier, den ganzen Alkohol die ganze Zeit sammle und nie ausgebe. Oder selber trinke. So, genau.
Citizens, today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history.
Ach, den will ich gar nicht hören, was der für ein Schmarrn erzählt.
But inside, there's marble and
Ich will jetzt zu Ellies Eltern.
there's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent and desperation.
Halcyon is healthier and more productive.
Rizzo Spektrum. Spektrum Water, ein Glas für ewig Glas. So, ja. Ihr seht, wenn man, vielleicht hat unser Freund da vielleicht ein bisschen zu viel von dem guten Rizzo gehabt. Aber nun gut. Jedem das seine. Warte. Also das nächste Mal, wenn ich Credits brauche, weiß ich, wen ich da fragen muss.
Marilyn, is that you?
Laws, we certainly didn't expect to see you like this.
And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right? Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
I mean, we had other business in Byzantium, so it's not like we went out of our way. But you can't just kick us out. We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. It's the floors. You had the floors redone with real Terran marble? Since when can you afford that?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead.
I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Of course. And we shall always harbor that joyful secret deep within our hearts.
And you'll report it to the insurance company, right?
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Well, we're trying to avoid further embarrassment.
I'm afraid it would cause quite a stir if the neighbors saw you two stomping about.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time. Let's talk outside.
Let's just put this unpleasantness behind us.
Aber der Schnaps gehört mir. So, eigentlich sollten wir eine riesige Szene machen, das wäre besser. Ganz ernsthaft. Die sind ja richtig nette Typen. Da hat mir das sogar gefallen. Ja, wir spucken auf den Voll. Hey, Hardy, ich weiß, Howdy, ich bin ja neuer Freund, Frau, Mutter. Man kann mich spielen so geil asozial sein, das ist so cool, weil. Mein Captain Maxi Hoffmann halt. Das sind wir. So, immer bei den blöden Sprüchen und immer da, wo der Dreck ist. Na gut, und wo die Abenteuer auf uns warten. Schauen wir mal, was Ellie dazu sagen hat. Eigentlich sollte man eine schöne Szene machen. Sollen wir ein bisschen rumballern? Wäre, glaube ich, gar nicht schlecht. Komm. Ach, jetzt habe ich mir das anders überlegt. Nur wegen der Ladezeit. Habe ich ganz vergessen, was ich machen wollte. Wo bin ich hier? Hä? Ich bin nur noch auf der Erde, oder? Das hat das Spiel ganz aufgegeben.
So, Harlow was rottener than week-old Borst. Big surprise. Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage. I wanted them to get upset. I just thought it would play out differently. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed. I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug? Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know? And I've got a reputation to maintain. Hey, the last thing I want to do is sit around thinking about all this. I want to take action. I want to... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? Want to bet? I've got some big appetites, and they're all cheap. Let's look at this as an advance on my dying eventually. Besides, if anyone deserves to profit off my death, it's me. I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off. As long as I don't develop a taste for Woolgonzola and bad legal dramas, that's fine by me. My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Okay, Leute, sie hat mal schön beschrieben, meine sozialen Skills.
Sure have seen a lot of the colony, huh, Dr. Fenhill?
Ellie. And sure, but most of it looks the same from inside a ship.
Sorry, Dr. Ellie. Still, though, don't you find it thrilling? Being in space?
Look, it's just Ellie.
Verwahrt diese süß, Mann, die immer so schüchtern ist. So, okay, da müssen wir uns drum kümmern, das finde ich super, Mann. Aber ich finde das auch jetzt nicht so schön. Ich will ja ihre Eltern jetzt auch nicht hier in die Insolvenz treiben. Ich finde sie natürlich jetzt hier alles andere als sozial, aber ganz ernsthaft so. Können wir nicht irgendwie dafür sorgen, dass es allen gut geht? Scheinbar nicht. Na gut, schauen wir mal. Da ist ein Brief, im Postfach ist ein Außenbüro der Greater Halcyon Insurance Group in Fallbrook auf dem Planeten. Du, meine werte Dame. Ich ganz sicher nicht. Wir müssen ja nämlich irgendwie die Hope retten und das Universum oder... Ich weiß nicht, ich gehe eigentlich hier nur hin, um Spaß zu haben. Aber ich würde gerne nochmal in das Gebäude reingehen und auf den Boden spucken. Einfach so reingehen und so... Pah, ciao, habe ich vergessen. So gut. So, dann gehen wir nochmal hier schnell hin. Ach, da geht man einfach hin. Kauft ein, ist doch nicht so schwer. Zack. Zack, steh halt nicht so an, Burschi. So, haben wir Schrott? Schrott haben wir keinen. So, It's better. Ich liebe dieses Stingel. Das ist so geil. It's not the best shot.
We meet all
It's
sorts of new people.
Sure, best part is when they pay us.
We never really had new folks in Edgewater, except the captain. Kind of hard to make new friends when everyone's already decided they don't like you.
Could be a favor in disguise. A lot of people out here ain't that nice.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics. That's funny. The minister isn't expecting visitors, and you don't much look like one of those couriers from HPS. Sure you are. And what is it you're delivering today? Typical. Why don't you come back when you're ready to actually make a delivery?
Theoretisch könnte ich da jetzt aber super rein, gell? Aber wenn ich mir das Päckchen schnappen würde, glaube ich, wäre das noch ein bisschen leichter. Weil ansonsten, glaube ich, werde ich einfach niedergestreckt von denen. Also ich könnte mich da schon hochballern, aber ich weiß nicht, ob das so richtig gut ankommt, Mann. Und wir wollen ja auch mal hier den schönen Weg gehen. Ich meine, der Ballerweg ist meistens eigentlich in dem Spiel echt der leichteste. Aber trotzdem, schauen wir mal.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here. Oh,
Schade. Ich dachte, das ist sinnvoll. Ich dachte, das wäre jetzt ein sinnvoller Typ. Wahrscheinlich muss ich jetzt da hingehen, das Päckchen stehlen, oder? Oder ich muss jetzt einen Job machen und du siehst nicht richtig aus wie ein Paketbote. Bring jetzt erstmal ein Päckchen nach Monarch, nach Stella Bay, nach Fallbrook, nach Edgewater und dann nochmal zu Grand Prix. Und dann vielleicht kannst du hier mitmachen. Upp. Entschuldigung. Oh,
For me.
der geht einfach weg.
Real slick.
Mein Päckchen. Ihr habt nichts gesehen. Das war jetzt ziemlich easy, das Päckchen jetzt zu beschaffen. Ich dachte, das wird irgendwie schwerer. Okay, gut, ich beschwere mich nicht. Naja, Leute, dann würde ich sagen, machen wir jetzt erstmal einen kleinen Cut. Beim nächsten Mal geht es dann weiter. Wir schauen dann, dass wir in das Gebäude reinkommen. Irgendwann werden wir ehrlich Sidequest weitermachen, aber nicht jetzt. Und ja, ich bin zumindest gespannt, wie unser Gespräch läuft. Wir haben einen Schlüssel. Wir haben ein Päckchen. Was will man mehr? Schauen wir mal, ob das jetzt wirklich so leicht geht oder ob es hier noch ein wenig schwerer wird, in das Gebäude hier reinzukommen. Und wir sehen, dass wer uns dann hier im Gebäude erwartet, weil das ist hoch und der wird wahrscheinlich im obersten Stock sein und das wird nicht so einfach werden. Aber nun gut. So Leute, dann würde ich sagen, bis zum nächsten Mal dann. Haut rein und auf Wiedersehen. Ciao.